Kia ora, we're here today with Lisa. Can you please say a bit more than Lisa?
Hi, my name's Lisa. I run a little business called Master Jack Marketing, and we do everything that has to do with content, so website, newsletters, articles, all of that stuff.
Excellent. We did a little bit of work together, but before that, what was the mindset, what was the thinking that you were challenged with before you engaged me?
So we specialise in content in the written word, and we wanted to get a bit more into the video audio space. That was the challenge, yeah.
And did you know how to do that?
Not at all. Not at all. It was going to be very guerrilla kind of recording, and it wasn't going to be professional if we did it ourselves, and it was just a whole lot of fears and obstacles that we didn't overcome until we met you.
Excellent. And how did you meet me?
Through B&I, of course.
Of course.
Yes.
And can you remember thinking back to the time when we first started work together? Remember that first session?
Yeah.
What were kind of some of the key learnings that you took away?
Well, I came into the session with a lot of apprehension. Fear, I guess, is the big word. You don't like the sound of your own voice. You don't like photos or videos of yourself, so there was a lot to overcome. There was a lot of information, which initially was overwhelming, but as we learned each thing, we could add something else on to that learning. So yeah, it was a great process, yeah.
And I remember the time, was it around about the time when you needed to record your voice to do the introduction? And
yeah.
you know, I always kind of say to people that, you know, it's you that I hear, but of course if you haven't actually heard yourself before, it is very difficult. But you got past that.
Well, I think it was more of it'll be what it will be. And I think everybody is their own worst critic, so you just have to get out of your own way.
And now you have released, what is the name of your podcast?
It's called Boxes and Briefs, and it's about providing value for business owners and managers.
And you've done how many episodes now?
I think we're up to about 18 now.
So you know that you'll be in the top 1% of podcasts in the world if you get to episode 21?
Oh, I did not know that. Excellent.
And what do you think the experience has been like looking back to the work that we did? Mm-hmm. What do you think you have now for the future?
So I still go into each podcast feeling like I don't know what I'm doing and just doing it anyway. So the training and the background and the learning something each time is definitely helping. There's little tips and tricks that you gave us, like having your feet planted on the floor so that you are speaking from a place of confidence, you're grounded, rolling the shoulders back, opening your mouth, where to look, what to say, how to measure levels on the microphones. There's a whole lot of stuff that goes into it, and we just do seem to be getting better episode by episode. Good.
Would you recommend some podcast training for other people wanting to put themselves out there?
I would. We went through the entire process, including John helped us buy the equipment, how to set up the room, how to use the equipment, as well as all of the speaking and content stuff that goes with a podcast.
And look at Lisa now, when she's quite comfortable talking to a camera like this, because it's not normally natural, but no, here you are.
Here I am.
So for me, it's kind of confidence. Is there anything else you want to say?
I just want to say it's hard to get started, and I think the training is the best way to get started because it gives you basically a framework to get moving with it, and then you just have to say, done, not perfect. You just have to keep going.
Onwards and upwards, congratulations.
Thank you so much, John.